just recorded this whole video just to find out my mic wasn't recording, so I might be a little bit mentally challenged, but that's okay. This video was requested to me a while ago. Somebody asked me like, hey, can you make a video showing us how to organize your Instagram and make it a little bit more presentable for, you know, when you're out there networking, meeting women, you know, things like that, making friends. Now we live in a day and an age where your Instagram, your social media, it's undeniable that nowadays it says a lot about your status, you know? In this video, I'm not only going to show you how to gain followers, but I'm also going to show you how to make your Instagram more presentable. I have 8,000 on Instagram on my clips page. That page has 5 million impressions for the past month and 8,000 followers for that. I've gained that only in like 2 months. My personal Instagram account, I have just barely surpassed 1,000 followers. I've never really tried to grow that page besides promoting my Instagram through YouTube. I have 50,000 on YouTube on a different channel. I'm not saying this to be cocky or anything. I just want you, the viewer, to know that I am a credible source of a decently credible source of information. No, I didn't invent Instagram. I didn't invent the algorithm, but still, I think I have pretty good advice. That I major in filmmaking. I know how to use a camera. I know about cinematography and photography. So I'm also going to be giving you guys photography tips. By the way, this video is not sponsored. If you guys would like to reach out to me for any inquiries of that nature, I will leave an email address in the description below. Number one, first piece of advice I want to give is the same way I always tell you guys, you know, I've taught you guys on this channel how to dress nice, you know, work out more, how to carry yourself, how to walk, talk, act, blah, 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 blah. But like I've always said, don't let the clothes wear you. You have to wear the clothes. And the way I want to reiterate that, it's just the same thing with Instagram. Don't let Instagram wear you. You want to wear Instagram. If Instagram were to be deleted tomorrow, I would still be the same person. You know, I'm in the film industry. If I'm out there meeting people and they, you know, they can see my Instagram, they can see my photography skills. It's like a portfolio. You got to treat your Instagram almost like a portfolio. You got to look at it like this too. We have 5 senses. But on Instagram, you only need to lock down 2, even if 2. I mean, you only need to look good and sound good. You only need to sound good if you want to be the next D. Kane and, you know, start posting thirst traps. But if you're just doing pictures, look good. That's it. It's simple. Before I get into the photography tips, I would say try to, you know, get a username that's, you know, a little bit clean, not too many underscores, dots and stuff like that. You know, my Instagram is a simple Big Shirt 32, shameless plug. On this channel, I've helped you guys a bunch. I've taught you guys how to crease your pants, shine your shoes, how to carry yourself, stand up straight, carry yourself with respect and honor. Now, what it comes down to when creating an Instagram is just capturing your image, your style, your fashion into a photograph. Now, obviously, if you can, get a real camera. So I'm going to give you guys some tips, some photography tips, and we're talking like for real cameras, use a 50mm prime lens. So 50mm means it's very zoomed in. This is the lens I'm shooting on right now. It's so obviously, you know, your boy, his face is coming out really nice and more handsome, you feel me? Because the thing is real zoomed in on me. So my facial features come out really nice. And it's also a prime lens, which means that I cannot zoom in or out. Why is that good? Because the image quality of prime lenses are just always better. Shoot in natural light. Shoot in natural light. Doesn't matter if it's overcast or sunny, but shoot in natural light. You can never beat natural light. Everything looks better, you know, outside and under the sun. What you don't want to do is you don't want to shoot when the sun is directly above you and the light is beaming down, because then the shadows will cast, you know, right here and right here. It's not going to do you justice. If I had to give another tip too, and this is, I feel like a mistake I would always make in my older pictures, and this was like when I was 190 pounds, so I was a little bit fat. I would always look down. Don't look down. I feel like you're lacking confidence if you're looking down. You know, always keep your head straight. Obviously, don't be cocky like these little Edgars that you see walking to the Santa Anita Mall, like. But just be confident with it. This also has a lot to do with like your jawline too, because if you're looking down, you know, you're obviously gonna have a double chin like Dashie. Like, you don't want to be looking like Dashie, bro. I can't do it. I'm real skinny, but obviously, you know, you want to show off your jawline. Like me, I have a nice jawline, so I would hate to ruin that by like doing one of those. Like, you don't want to hide your jawline. Learn the difference between like your good side and your bad side. Talking about your bio, I should be like a very quick summary of who you are and what you do. Me personally, I have a line of numbers in my bio because I was personally inspired by the video game Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I guess I'm just trying to act cool, or I don't know, I feel like it adds to my aura. Because me, I just wanted it to be more simple, but if I had to change it to something else, I would put entertainer, 50K subscribers on YouTube, 10K Instagram, things like that, you know, that kind of like add, like show your status. You know, Instagram is really your opportunity, as cocky and arrogant as this sounds, to kind of like show off, you know, what you're doing. And you want to show that, you know, you're a productive person. The things you want to show off is your physique, your unique style. You know, me, I have a unique style, your finances. When you're doing something, like let's say you get food at a fancy restaurant, maybe take a picture of it, and you know, with the location. Obviously don't post it like as you're there, you know, you don't want people to have your location. But for example, on one of my highlights on my stories, I was at the Cure Company, and it was an event, it was a whole concert. I was with LA Icon and the owner of the food community, and I was recording LA Icon interview people there. There's a lot of people there. There's OGZ, Chris Brown, Exhibit was there. And I was not backstage, I was on the stage with them for my personal Instagram, because obviously I was working, you know, I'm taking video of LA Icon or whatever. For my personal Instagram, like obviously I took a video of, you know, like me, like obviously you could see me, like I'm backstage recording them. You could see everybody in the crowd, but I'm up here. These peasants down here are down there. They had to pay to get in. And I'm just playing like all these like little celebrities within the, you know, the Mexican Raza community. Like I've met 90% of them. I've met Fluffy. I've met, man, Chino Grande, Lefty Gunplay, Baby Bash, man, you name it. Like I've met them before. Sad Boy Loco, like I've met all of them. I was never really impressed with like celebrities, but to other people that says a lot to them, like because they fangirl over, like, bro, like you met Lefty, like bro, you met the homie Chino Grande. Especially like when you're working out, you want to show the progress that you make on your physique. I have a nice physique, but I'm not where I want to be as far as my physique. I want to be a little bit bigger than I am right now. See, and that's another thing too. Like it's so, I'm telling you guys, like I'm not even this big. It just looks big because it's like it's zoomed in, and like on camera, like you look a little bit bigger. But I'm literally only 165 pounds. Like I'm 6'2", so I'm a thin dude. Let's say you are out there watching this, and you may not want to like post pictures of your physique, even though you have been working out, just because you're not where you want to. Regardless, take a picture of what you look like right now, because one big flex I like about myself is how 2022 apparently I just barely hit puberty a couple years ago, because what the fuck, the globe is real, you feel me? Goofy, ugly, like bro, bro, growing up, nobody wanted to be my friend. No girl wanted me. This wasn't until like a year ago where like people like even cared about you feel me? Because I had a major glow up. I started going to the gym. Take pictures of yourself now, even though you may not be where you want to be, because progress is like such a good flex, and it feels so good to be able to say that you did that. I will literally show you guys the picture of what I looked like before I started working out. Like it's insane. And you know me, I have a unique style to me. I crease my pants. Not too many people do anymore. I shine my shoes. Not too many people do anymore. So I always got to capture that in an image and, you know, put that out there because it separates me. Your finances are literally too easy to fake on Instagram. I mean, like me, I have like an Invicta watch that was like $1,000. This was before I knew anything about watch, so I didn't know like Invicta was like not a good brand. But to other people, like they're like, oh my god, that watch is insane. For example, the picture of me that's in front of my Camaro, and this was like 2023. I had just bought my Camaro, just got tatted. I remember I had 2 chains on. Those 2 chains were fake. They're stainless steel chains, but you can't tell because you cannot tell through a camera. Like you can't tell through a photo. Like it's not close enough to tell. Or like even my car is a good example too, because I drive a V6 Camaro, and you know, most people will talk shit like, oh, it's a V6, it's just a V6, I don't care. I still worked my ass off for the car, and even then, like I still feel like it was such a stupid thing to buy. This is the thing I love about Camaros, is Camaros are not expensive, and also like Camaros, for example, I have a 2020 model. The design never changed for like 5 years, so I could easily say like, oh yeah, it's a 2024 brand new, got 0 miles on it, on damn well it's pre-owned. And then like if I pick up a chick, I could easily tell, oh yeah, this is a V8. No, and goddamn well I'm lying. She ain't even know it. And she's gonna go to her homegirl, oh my god, I met this Mexican guy who's 6'2", like he was muscular, and then I got into his Camaro, like, oh my god, girl, he drives a fucking V8 2024 Camaro. And then I was just like, you know, sometimes, you know, you just gotta finesse it. You feel me? You just gotta finesse it sometimes, all right? And if you're a salesman, I know you know. I know I am saying things like show off, but never put on your Instagram your next move. This is something I never understood about like rappers and how they always post like if they're in the studio, give you a sneak peek to their next song. I never understood that because why would I show them my next move? Like me, I might post when I finish editing, because obviously I make videos, you know, I make content. When I finish editing a video in DaVinci Resolve, I might like, you know, take a picture of it and post it on my story just to, you know, like show people I'm doing something. You feel me? I'm a video editor, photographer. But yeah, I would highly suggest don't tell people your next move. Before I end this video, I'm going to give you guys the secret to gaining followers, because those 8,000 followers I got on my clips page was only in 2 months. I have 5 million impressions the last 28 days. You have to post 12 times a day if you want that to happen. Post 12 reels a day if you want to blow up on Instagram. It's that simple. See, that's why I have a clips page and then I have my personal page, because this is the thing, and this is why where it comes back to, you know, being presentable on Instagram. You don't want to flood your Instagram with so much crap like on your personal one that you give out to people. You want it to be organized. So if I could use myself as an example really quick, you know, on my highlights, don't fill your highlights too much. Just keep it simple. Pin like your favorite images. Separate, you know, your photos and your reels. Keep your reels on the reels tab. If we go through my highlights right now, I have like the muscle emojis, you know, my gym stuff, the camera emojis, my photography, the B&W, which stands for black and white, is like my black and white images. The video, it stands for like things that, you know, videos I've taken of. That's where you could see me and, you know, LA icon. The phone emojis, like pictures I've taken on my phone. Then the clothes is like where I show off, you know, how I iron my clothes, you know, shine my shoes. It's just like how I show off my personal unique style. Car emoji, obviously for the car, you feel me? Other than that, thank you for watching. Stay motivated, stay dedicated as always. Love you guys. Thank you for everything. God bless America. God bless our troops, so on and so forth. And I'm out.